I'm trying not to tell Nick shut the fuck up while I'm talking. While I'm talking.
We were talking about Greg Popovich, his legacy.
Like just fucking rude and disrespectful. Nobody give a fuck about your phone. Niggas over here talking about something important.
You over here talking.
Yeah, about the wrong fucking thing, nigga.
Man, if you want to talk like you on the porch.
Yeah, we talking about this man's legacy.
All you want.
We're talking about this man's legacy over here, and you fucking being disrespectful.
This is Gills Arena presented by Underdog.
Look the same age, so it's
right?
Like,
yeah, he can't say you want to make a joke. Ain't funny right now.
Keep talking about Pop.
Funny.
Pop. Let me
Everything ain't nobody want to see that dumb ass shit you showing.
Don't be scared to look this way.
Like,
scared,
I'm over here.
Yeah, the dumb ass nigga over here trying to conduct a show and you over here just constantly. We're trying to, nigga, shut the
damn, I don't have to shut up. I'm
why niggas talking you do,
I didn't say nothing. He said something.
Shut up.
I don't have to shut up.
You the one niggas can hear. Can't nobody hear him.
Shut up. Now
can't nobody hear him.
Shut up. I'm never gonna shut up now.
Sorry, Pop.
You give Pop a smoke list.
Pop, with the basketball guys.
Can we get a little smoke for Pop?
Hey.
Pop with the basketball.
Mad for no reason.
Nigga over trying to have a real conversation. Nigga, shut up.
You can have it, nigga. I don't have to shut up.
Shut up.
I didn't say nothing. Don't tell me to shut up, nigga.
Fucking child, shut up sometimes.
Swag,
shut up.
We are showing love to Greg Popovich.
Shut up.
All right, man, that's the end of the show.
We are showing love. We are trying to show love. Show love to Greg Popovich.
Talking to you, directly to you.
Stop talking to me like that. All right.
Talking to you, nigga.
All right. And I'm
you ain't one talking to him. Talking to you, nigga.
And I'm gonna keep talking, nigga.
In the show.
Enough, gentlemen. Enough.
In the show, goddamn.
Well, this has been
hit the button.
Another episode of Gills Arena presented by Underdog. We will see y'all next week.
I'm crazy as fuck.
Shut up sometimes.
This is a show where you have ex-NBA players. This is Gills Arena. Gilbert Arenas was he was an NBA superstar back in the day, and everybody typically on this show, except for I think that one guy, is an ex-NBA player. I guess they're talking about Popovich. He's no longer the San Antonio coach, but he just retired. I think he had health issues or whatever the case may be, but he's well known, well respected. And I guess he was talking about him, and Nick was talking to Gilbert about something that Gilbert had asked him about, and Kenyon Martin didn't like it. And so he got at him like this, but the way he got at him was so disrespectful. And you can see that Nick Young, like he's not that type of person. You know what I mean? If you really look at the video, he technically, he didn't even look up and look Kenyon Martin in the eye. Kenyon Martin, he made a fool of himself right there. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because there's other ways to deal with perceived disrespect. He felt disrespected that while he was talking about Popovich, a white coach, and talking about his legacy, that Nick wasn't fully paying attention and, trying to show someone something on his phone. He felt disrespected. The way that you handle that is you say, okay, I'm just going to, I'm going to stop talking, or I'm going to continue talking, but later on, I'm going to approach this man and I'm going to say, man, listen, I felt like, that was disrespectful that you were talking while I was giving a monologue, and I'm trying to, give this man his flowers and talk about his legacy. You're supposed to pull a brother to the side, not try to blast them in front of everybody in such a disrespectful manner. Now, in the streets, that right there is how black men get unalive and kill one another. That type of level of disrespect. Now, if Nick Young had the same temperament as Kenyon Martin, we know Kenyon Martin in his career, he was a hothead. If he had the same temperament and you had two pit bulls, two brothers that have no restraint out of what they say, then it would have escalated very fastly. And on the streets, that is the type of disrespect that escalates very fastly, very quickly. You know what I mean? There's a way to communicate to another black man that you felt like something was disrespectful. There's a way to use your words, whereas it doesn't turn into something that's going to escalate and become violent. This is not how you handle situations. And Kenyon Martin made a fool of himself being, disrespecting Nick Young like that. Some people might say Nick Young he ain't this, he's that, he's not, he's a punk, he should have, but he stood his ground. He felt disrespected. He said, don't talk to me like that. I'm gonna keep talking. You know what I mean? But these are supposed to be professionals. And you see with black men, even when they're supposed to be professionals, because they lack the skills and they lack the emotional intelligence, that even when you got money, you're a millionaire, you still resort to the same tactics that a man that lives in a regular neighborhood would do. And from a scriptural perspective, like, you're supposed to go to a man that, you felt like he did you wrong. You're supposed to talk to him, you and him alone, and say, look, bro, I didn't like the way when I was talking, you was talking. Like, I was trying to bring out something real serious and you over there playing on your phone, bro. I just felt like, if it was you, I would have did the same. That's how it's supposed to go. And then maybe the brother hear you, maybe he don't. Maybe maybe he hear you, maybe he don't. But to do it like on that platform for the world to see, and they feel like, because this video is posted on Gil's Arena, it's just this clip is posted. So they don't even feel like, okay, for the sake of content creation and for the sake to drive up their numbers and their ratings, they posted it. They don't even feel like it's anything wrong with what happened. And I'm talking about the people that produced the show and the people that are involved in the show, because they posted it and they just posted this clip. You know what I mean? But it was a better way to handle that. That's the point I wanted to bring this out. You see this happen all the time with black men. You see, how black men are unable to control their emotions and unable to talk to one another in a respectful manner, where then it possibly escalates to some violence or even death. And it should never go that way. Let this be a lesson to brothers. This is not how you handle a perceived disrespect or somebody that you feel like has crossed you or something real slight trespassed against you, and you don't appreciate it. You don't talk to another black man in a way that you wouldn't want to be talked to. You know what I'm saying? And also, another good thing as a black man is to understand that, you don't have to engage everybody. If it's some perceived disrespect, you're not being no punk by saying, you know what, you got it. Matt Barnes, thank you, M Gaines, Matt Barnes. By telling another black man that's verbally antagonizing you or verbally disrespecting you, and you can see past that, and you don't understand where it's coming from, you are not a punk. There's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, you got it. I'm not what you say I am. I'm not even tripping. You got it. Go off. You know what I mean? That shows that you have more emotional intelligence than him. But I know what the world will say. The world will say, oh, you should have did this to him. You should have did that to him. I wouldn't have let that slide. Well, you ain't me. And guess what? I'm not going to end up in prison for being a crash out over some words.